There are a variety of technologies which are used for acquiring the shape of 3D object digitally. A well-established classification divides them into two types, that is contact and non-contact. Non-contact solution can be further divided into two main categories, that is active and passive. In this lecture, we are going to study 3D laser scanning which is used in 3D printing. Let us begin with technology used in 3D laser scanning. What is 3D laser scanning? 3D laser scanning is a non-contact, non-destructive technology that digitally captures the shape of physical object using a line of laser light. 3D laser scanner creates point clouds of the data from the surface of an object. In other words, 3D laser scanning is a way to capture a physical object, exact size and shape into the computer world as a digital three-dimensional representation. 3D laser scanner measures fine detail and capture free-form shape to quickly generate highly accurate point cloud. 3D laser scanning is ideally suited to the measurement and the inspection of the surfaces and complex geometries which require massive amount of data for their accurate description and where doing is impractical with the use of traditional measurement methods or a touch probe. Let us look at the process that are followed in 3D scanning. The purpose of 3D scanner is usually to create a point cloud of geometric samples on the surface of the subject. These points can be used to explorate the shape of the subject, a process which is called as reconstruction. If color information is collected at each point, then the color on the surface of the subject can also be determined. The processes are data acquisition via laser scanning, resulting data modeling choice depends on application, point cloud data for inspection, and CAD model for reserve engineering. Let us discuss these processes in detail. Data acquisition via laser scanning. An object that is to be laser scanned is placed on the bed of the digitizer. Specialized software derives the laser probe. The laser probe projects a line of laser light onto the surface, while two sensor cameras continuously record the changing distance and shape of the laser line in the three-dimensional as it sweeps along the object. Next process is resulting data. The shape of the object appears as million of points called as point cloud on the computer monitor. Modeling choice depends on application. After the huge point cloud data files are created, they are re-registered and merged into the three-dimensional representation of the object. It is then post-processed with various software packages suitable for the specific application. Point cloud data for inspection. If the data is to be used for inspection, the scanned object can be compared to the designer's CAD nominal data. The result of this comparison process is delivered in the form of a color map deviation report, that is in PDF format, which describes the difference between the scanned data and the CAD data. Next is CAD model for reverse engineering. Laser scanning is the fastest, most accurate and automated way to acquire 3D digital data for reverse engineering. Again, using specialized software, the point cloud data is used to create a 3D CAD model of the part's geometry. Let us discuss the CNC machining versus the 3D printing. A 3D printer's fabrication technique is additive. Most of them use a hot plastic extruder to print a plastic model. A mill or router is necessary, larger and heavier than the 3D printer, and consequently more expensive and more difficult to use. It requires a positioning system that can maintain accuracy when encountering resistance and motors powerful enough to drive it. A CNC milling machine or router is the subtractive equivalent of the 3D printer. For the hobbyist, milling and inferior to printer is numerous ways. What is Waterjet Cutter? A waterjet cutter is an industrial tool capable of cutting a wide variety of materials using a very high pressure jet of water, or it may be a mixture of water and an abrasive substance. It is the preferred method when the material being cut are sensitive to the high temperatures generated by other methods. Waterjet cutting is used in various industries including mining and aerospace for cutting, shaping and reaming. This is for today. See you in the next session.